Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to topic 10.3, sexual reproduction in humans. We are looking at learning outcome M. Identify the challenges faced by people living with HIV/AIDS and how to overcome them. We are on learning activity. Learners listen to or recite the song Alone and Frightened by Philly BongoleyLutaya. In groups or as a whole class, learners discuss the stigma / discrimination portrayed in the song and the significance of the song in Uganda. Groups write a short play about HIV/AIDS and attitudes to sufferers. HIV/AIDS awareness song. Item 1. We're going to look at Alone and Frightened by Philly BongoleyLutaya. During a biology lesson, learners are exposed to the song Alone and Frightened by Philly BongoleyLutaya. The song narrates the experience of a person living with HIV/AIDS and highlights stigma, discrimination, and social attitudes towards people living with the virus. Tasks: listen carefully to the song. Recite it and note key messages, phrases, or situations that show stigma or discrimination. We want to listen carefully to the song, recite it, and note down key messages, phrases, or situations that shows stigma or discrimination.
Out there somewhere, alone and frightened, oh, the darkness. The days are long, life's been hiding, now I'm making new contact. Now more loving arms thrown around my neck.
Take my hand now, I'm tired and lonely. Give me love, give me desert me, don't reject me. All I need is love and understanding.
Today is me, tomorrow's someone. It's me and you, we gotta stand up and fight. We'll share a light in the fight. Let's come on out, let's come together, fight AIDS. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, let's take a stand and fight until the end. With open hearts, let's stand out and speak out to the world. We'll save some lives, save the children of the world. often advise the young ones and new generation to protect and love. Hear them singing, playing, laughing. Let's give them everything in truth and love.
Take the message, cross the frontier, break the barrier, we'll fight together. The doors are open, we'll lead the struggle. We won't back down, and the people fight on.
Today is me, tomorrow someone else. It's me and you, we gotta stand up and fight. We'll shed a light in the fight against hate. Let's come on out, let's stand together, fight hate. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, let's take a stand and fight on through the end. We open hearts, let's stand up and speak out to the world. We'll save some life, save the children of the world. Today is me, tomorrow someone else. It's me and you, we gotta stand up and fight. We share a light in the fire against hate. Let's come on out, let's stand together and fight hate. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, let's take a stand and fight until the end. With open hearts, let's stand up and speak out to the world. We'll save some lives, save the children of the world. Today is me, tomorrow someone else. It's me and you, we gotta stand up and fight. We share a light in the fire against hate. Let's come on out, let's stand together and fight hate. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, let's take a stand and fight until
Okay, welcome back from Alone and Frightened by Philly BongoleyLutaya. We come back to our question. What forms of stigma or discrimination are portrayed in the song? What form of stigma or discrimination are portrayed in the song? There is avoidance or isolation of HIV positive people. There is name calling or mockery. There is denial of employment, education, or social participation. How do these attitudes affect people living with HIV/AIDS? How do these attitudes affect people living with HIV/AIDS? Emotional pain, depression, fear, hiding health status, delaying treatment, reduced social support. What is the significance of the song in raising awareness in Uganda? What is the significance of the song in raising awareness in Uganda? It raises awareness about HIV and AIDS in Uganda. It encourages empathy and understanding. It promotes public health message about prevention and support. It helps reduce stigma by educating communities. Explain the myth and facts about HIV. Explain the myth and facts about HIV.
If we all educate ourselves, we can help to stop the spread of HIV. I'd love to live in a world where HIV was history. Hello and welcome to It's a Fact. I'm Marla.
And I'm Nicholas. And this is our dog, Eddie.
In this episode, we're going to talk about HIV/AIDS and the effect it can have on people living with the virus.
There's no cure for HIV, but there is medication to help an infected person. There are other ways, though, that HIV can make someone's life more difficult.
Do you mean the sadness that stigma and discrimination can bring to a person with HIV and their family?
That's right. I don't think people realize how hurtful they can be. In this next section, our two guests share with us their experience of living with the stigma of HIV.
We're not going to tell you our names,
And we're not going to show our face.
but we're going to tell you about HIV.
We are brother and sister. I am HIV negative.
And I am HIV positive. I was born with the virus, and so I have to take my medicines every day. The doctor tells me that if I take my medication, I can live a long and happy life.
I don't think the doctor is right about living a happy life, because I see my sister crying almost every day. She doesn't cry because she feels sick, but because people are mean to her.
Mommy tells me that children are cruel because they don't know better. She says you can't get the virus by sharing a joke, hugging someone, or by being friendly.
It makes me angry when I see how my sister is treated. She's really good at sports, and when we play at home, she wins many times. But on the field, when the captains are choosing their teams, my sister is always left last, even though she can play better than most of the others.
I guess I'm getting used to it a little. I've stopped trying to make friends with anyone. I spend all my break times with my brother or in class pretending to finish my schoolwork.
This is my last year at our school, and I am really worried about leaving my sister behind. I think she will be very lonely. I saw her making a poster that said, "Friends wanted." But that's not the way to make friends.
Stigma and discrimination are so unnecessary. Absolutely. You know, I think that some people wrongly believe that it's easy to get HIV, almost like catching the flu.
But that's nonsense. The HIV virus cannot travel in the air. It can only be passed through 3 body fluids: blood, breast milk, and sexual fluids.
That's why it's so important for us all to know the facts about HIV.
You cannot tell if someone has HIV by looking at them. In fact, many people who have the HIV virus do not know that they are infected because they do not show any symptoms for many years. This is why it is important that people are tested for HIV. There is no cure, but there are medicines which will help an HIV-positive person live longer.
You cannot get HIV from the air or from food or water or from any animals. HIV can only be passed from one person to another through 3 body fluids. These are blood, breast milk, and sexual fluids. The HIV virus can travel through wounds. This is why it is important to cover all cuts with a clean bandage or plaster. HIV can also be passed through sexual fluids. Because many people who have HIV do not know they are infected, it is important for a person to protect themselves by always using a condom if they are sexually active. HIV can also be passed from mother to child when pregnant, at childbirth, or through mother's milk. The HIV virus cannot travel through other body fluids such as saliva, mucus, sweat, tears, or body waste.
Your immune system works to keep you healthy. The CD4 T cell is like a commander cell which tells soldier cells to destroy foreign invaders. But when HIV enters, it destroys the commander cells. When this happens, the soldier cells no longer know what to do and the HIV virus multiplies. When HIV causes the collapse of the immune system, a person has AIDS.
Can you get HIV from sharing a toilet?
No, HIV is not passed through body wastes.
How about from shaking hands or hugging?
No, HIV does not pass through the skin or in sweat.
Can you get HIV from sharing needles or razor blades or from cuts?
Yes, HIV can be transmitted by the blood of an infected person.
Can you get HIV from kissing or sharing drinks or if someone coughs or sneezes on you?
No, HIV cannot pass through mucus or saliva.
Can a mother give her baby HIV?
Yes, if the mother is infected with HIV, the virus can be passed to the baby during pregnancy, at childbirth, or in the mother's breast milk.
Can pets or farm animals give a person HIV?
No, you cannot get HIV from animals or insects.
What about mosquitoes? They suck human blood.
No, mosquitoes only suck blood. They do not inject it.
Are there other ways that a person can get HIV?
Yes, the HIV virus can be transmitted through the sexual fluids of a man or woman. When the HIV virus has destroyed too many of the T cells in an individual, that person is said to have AIDS or acquired immune deficiency syndrome. The symptoms of AIDS can include extreme tiredness, rapid weight loss, diarrhea, high fever, and swollen glands. In fact, early symptoms of AIDS are similar to the flu. As the T cell count continues to drop, AIDS patients become at risk of infections. You too can live a long and happy life. I've been HIV positive for most of my life, and now I'm hitting on a ripe old age. If you're feeling depressed, talk to someone. Anxiety and stress really don't help. Find something you love to do. I took up cycling. Eat well, take your meds, exercise, sleep loads, and love life.
People who are HIV positive and on medication must remember to take their medicines correctly.
They should also try to eat a balanced diet, exercise often, and get plenty of rest. Living a healthy lifestyle will help.
It is also very important to have good friends who will support you if you or someone you love has HIV.
HIV is not a punishment. It is a virus which affects so many people all over the world. Could you be a good friend? Someone who understands me? When I'm feeling low, will you try to have empathy? Will you listen when I talk and not interrupt, please? Don't dismiss how I'm feeling or rush to advise me. I'll need a true friend, one who's patient and kind, someone supportive who'll be there every time. I won't always be happy or be able to play. My mood will be changing. I'll feel different each day. My home life affects me. I can't help that it does. I'll need a good friend who I know I can trust. My dad lost his job when he got HIV. It's badly impacted on our whole family. There's the stigma to cope with. We've lost friends from before, and our income's affected. We've become very poor. Now the doctors have told Dad it's progressed into AIDS. They say that his life has limited days. I've never faced death. I don't know what it's like. I'll miss my dad dearly and cry every night. I'll need a good friend more than ever, you see. I know you'll understand me and will show empathy.
HIV can affect anyone of any age, of any race, of any gender, of any religion, of any profession. There's no cure for HIV. Everyone should know the facts so that we can all help to stop the spread of HIV.
Okay, welcome back from facts. Now, this part, you are going to write a short play illustrating challenges faced by people living with HIV, attitude of society towards the sufferer, positive ways to reduce stigma and promote support. We are going to write a short play which will illustrate the challenges faced with the people living with HIV/AIDS. The attitude of society towards the sufferer. Positive ways to reduce stigma and promote support. This is HIV drama. The title, Beyond the Virus. The learning area is biology, life education, and the topic is HIV and AIDS. The class level is Senior 4. Competence developed here. Knowledge of HIV transmission and prevention. Communication and empathy. Responsible decision making. And positive attitude towards people living with HIV. Values addressed. There is respect, empathy, responsibility, and tolerance. Let's now look at the characters or the actors in the drama. We have Amina, is a student living positively with HIV. We have Brian, a knowledgeable and a supportive friend. We have Sarah, a student influenced by myth and stigma. And we have the teacher, who is a biology teacher, life education teacher. So you are going to recite this play or act it out. Scene 1, we are starting in the school compound, and it is about attitude and stigma. That's with Amina sitting alone during break time. Other students whisper and pass by. Brian approaches. Amina, why do you always sit alone these days? Since people learned I have HIV, they avoid me. They think I can infect them by just talking. That is ignorance, not science. HIV is not spread through casual contact. Salah walks past. Brian, don't sit near her. You might get HIV. It hurts than the illness itself. The bell rings. Scene 2. We are now back to class. This is a session of scientific understanding. Teacher, today we are revising HIV and AIDS. Sala, how is HIV transmitted? Through sharing desks, shaking hands, incorrect. HIV is transmitted through unprotected sex intercourse, sharing sharp objects, transfusion of infected blood from mother to child during pregnancy, birth, and breastfeeding. It is not spread by hugging, sharing food, or sitting together. Students nod. People living with HIV can study, work, and live normal lives if supported and treated. Scene 3. After class, change of attitude. Salah approaches Amina. Amina, I'm sorry. I believed the wrong information. Please forgive me. Thank you, Sarah. Understanding and support helps us live positively. Stigma spreads faster than HIV, but knowledge can stop both. Scene 4. Conclusion. Life skill and values. All characters stand facing the audience. HIV is a medical condition, not a reason for discrimination. Altogether, support the infected, prevent new infections, end stigma in our schools and communities. Curtain closes. Let's now look at our summary. The song Alone and Frightened highlights stigma and discrimination faced by people living with HIV and AIDS. It shows that such negative attitude cause emotional and social harm. Through discussion and drama, learners can promote empathy, understanding, and supportive behavior towards HIV positive people in Uganda. Skills demonstrated: listening skill and observation skill during the song, critical thinking and discussion skill, identifying stigma and its effect, empathy and social awareness skills, understanding and experiences of the sufferer, creative expression skills, writing and performing a play, communication skills, reporting, finding and presenting a play, and application of knowledge, linking social attitudes to public health outcome. Thank you very much for participating in topic 10.3, sexual reproduction in humans. We have been looking at learning outcome M. Identify the challenges faced by people living with HIV/AIDS and how to overcome them. Our learning activity: learners listen to recite the song Alone and Frightened by Philly BongoleyLutaya. In groups or as a whole class, learners discuss the stigma/discrimination portrayed in the song and the significance of the song in Uganda. Groups write a short play about HIV/AIDS and attitudes towards the sufferer. Please visit me at Mugabi Joshua Biology on YouTube. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe.